of the glove box, man. Oh, shit. Baby, got a fire extinguisher. Yay. I know. That's for the Suburban. It's staying in there. Good Lord. Oh, shit. Look at that. A manual for the Mercury. That could probably come in handy. Hell freaking yeah. What? Baby, $6.
No, it's...
We officially got the boat for $1,394.
That's a better deal.
$6.
What else is in there?
Flashlight. It don't work.
Does it charge?
Oh, it probably takes batteries.
We got batteries. I just bought batteries.
Ah, fuel treatment. Very nice.
Ooh.
Probably need that. Actually, I'm just gonna suck all that fuel out of there.
What else is in there?
There's some tools.
Is that maps?
Colorado State Park. The boat came from Colorado. Got maps of Colorado parks and Colorado boating regulation. Oh.
No. Oh my god. No. It does have a horn.
Please use caution under extreme heat condition.
Can't use it in Arizona, babe.
It's already been in Arizona for a while.
Yeah, and you don't want to release the gases into the air.
It don't work. Shit. That sucks.
Maybe it does.
Go back in there. Go back in there. We will worry about that later. Braven says this looks like it's out of like an old Buick. We're definitely gonna have to make the glove box more modern. I'll be right back.
I knew it.
Here in a moment, I don't think that we're gonna be able to get into the boat very safely.
What?
Yeah. Because it might not be very stable.
After you pull those off?
Holy crap! That's a long ass screw. Oh, they're all really long ass screws. The panel's coming off.
Oh.
Oh, very nice, my friend. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. This is actual wood. It's an actual piece of wood.
Hey, look at the back. That's what it originally looked like. That color.
Ugly? It's also ugly.
Classic, babe.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
It's an old boat. What do you expect?
It is an old boat, and it needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that's got to go. Oh, baby. Nice. Anything else? Anything around the gauge cluster?
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. Well, I gotta fix all this anyhow because these switches are all falling out. I don't even know what they're all for.
Don't start pushing.
Oh! Look, it's got a freaking cigarette lighter. It has, bro. This thing has a cigarette lighter. I found it in the glove box the other day. I shouldn't do that. Could have burned the boat down. Good Lord. Anyhow, this boat is getting ready to be very unstable, like I mentioned. So, trying to get some things pulled off before I take it off the trailer. All these switches are all falling out of this thing anyhow. So, I need to take it off either way and kind of see what the hell is going on back here. Okay, put it back. Just put it back. Just put it back. So that is a few things that I would like to paint on the inside of the boat. Just to clean it up, make it look a little nicer. And holy crap, the wiring behind this. I have to literally take all that apart just to paint this tiny little panel right here. I almost gave up on it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let it kick my ass. This wasn't very easy to get out either. But I think we're going to probably end up making a new one of these, maybe out of aluminum. Because it is warped. So yeah, the Arizona sun will do that to things. And these are those little wood trim pieces you guys saw me take off. But now the subject at hand. I wanted to get all that little stuff out of the boat before I try to get this boat off of the trailer. So I was thinking to myself, how the hell do I paint this damn trailer? Because that's what I want to do. I want to clean up the trailer. I think out of the entirety of this thing, the boat doesn't look that bad since we cleaned it up and hit it with some ceramic coat and stuff. I would like to buff it and maybe get it a little bit shinier, but for the time being, it looks really nice, especially once we get the interior cleaned up and some new carpet in there. But this trailer, however, most certainly has seen better days. Now, don't get me wrong. crap. I was gonna say it's really solid. That doesn't sound solid at all. Anyhow, it is though. It's a really solid trailer, man. It just has this surface rust all over it. This thing did come from Colorado. Anyhow, it has a lot of surface rust all the way around it. I think it would look really nice to put a fresh coat of paint on it and on the wheels. Look at that damn thing. The whole son of a bitch is just all rust. So with it disconnected from the Suburban, setting the tongue of the trailer all the way down on the ground should actually raise the back as high up as it will possibly go with it sitting on the trailer. So now what I need to do is figure out a way to, like a jack stand or something, to set the back side of the trailer right here. I don't know if I have what it is I need here at the house. Figured I'd use jack stands with like a piece of wood or something. I don't know, man. I might have to make something. And if I do, then I'll probably have to run to Home Depot before we can move forward. But we're gonna figure something out. Boat hoist, man! Boat hoist. Boat hoist. Boat hoist. Boat hoist.
Butt plug. No.
All right, so this has been a little bit of a process, man. It wasn't as straightforward as I thought it was gonna be. So my original thought was I was going to hook the hoist to the bow eye, is what I guess this thing is called right here. But I don't trust it not to rip that sumbitch off of there, because with the strap just running around the front, only going through that, like that would have been supporting the entire weight of the boat. Well, at least a good portion of it, minus whatever is supported by our blocks back here. And which, by the way, now that we have lifted the front, you see the boat is now sitting on those, lifting it off of the trailer. So instead of using the bow eye, I actually ran a strap all the way around the front nose and then ran it through here so that it wouldn't slide forward, though it was still sliding forward, like kind of sketchy, because my strap started on that side of the wheel right there on the trailer, and it slid forward to where now it's past it. So I ended up running these straps all the way back to these eye hooks that are on the back of the boat, and these are here for strapping the boat down, so they should be good and strong. So yeah, I've got a strap running all the way to the back on both sides, hooking to this strap so that it can't pull forward. Yeah, it is it's definitely a contraption, but it's also working. So I just got the boat to finally just barely pick up off of the trailer, but we just gotta keep on going till this trailer is completely free. That was a lovely sound. Nice. Anyhow, moving on. All right, so the boat is now supported. Our next problem that we got to get past is the fact that, yeah, the engine hoist is kind of in the way of the trailer. Now, to be fair, I knew I was going to run into this issue, but I was kind of hoping to have the engine hoist further forward, so where the trailer would have been able to come further forward. Either way, I think the only way for us to really get this thing out now is to get underneath there and take those rollers off, because they just go onto the frame with U-bolts. So could just pull those rollers and then bring the boat further forward, and we'll probably have to lift this side and basically drive over the hoist, in a sense, for lack of a better term. Oh, is that a cold water bottle?
Yeah, I put it in the freezer.
Where did you get you? Did you do that?
Yeah, there's some more in there now too.
I was gonna say, I was just in there, bro. There wasn't no cold water. You got these motherfuckers hidden, didn't you?
Yeah, so they were getting cold. They're in the deep freezer.
Okay. right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get your trailer up from underneath your damn boat.
Good job, babe.
Without a freaking lift.
Oh, you got a lift.
Kinda. Alright, now I'm gonna go in the house, wash my hands, and cool down for a moment. And then we're gonna get this thing out back and start getting it prepared for paint. Oh my god. She saw me going for the camera and she hurried up and kicked it out of the way, but she's here. Where are you going? She had this right here.
So it did roll.
Yeah. Thank you, babe.
Crack.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
You're amazing. I love you so much.
I love you.
Anyhow, I am gonna support this thing so it's not just hanging the entire time. When Master's got you working.
Oh my god, get out of my head.
Alright, this is probably gonna be just as sketchy as lifting it. But...
Okay, I'm gonna back up. Should I move my chalk?
Yeah, actually. Alright. Here. So the whole thing's not supported by the hydraulic for the entirety of the time that it takes us to paint that trailer. It's probably a good thing. All right, got the trailer moved around out back, and my only other shady place is right here underneath the damn tree. I realized when I pulled the boat off, I was like, son of a bitch. I literally got the boat set up in the only shady spot that I have to work, but it is what it is. Anyhow, I need to go ahead and take all these rollers and everything off. I'd like to paint this thing correctly, you know, and disassemble as much as I can. So I went ahead and I took some measurements of where everything is at, because I'd imagine it's probably pretty important for this stuff to go back, you know, where it came from. What is that thing right there? Some kind of cocoon or something? Dude, I have a spider web on my face too. That's lovely. I just love it. Colorado! Hell yeah! Well, there ain't nothing left to it but to do it, man. I'm gonna be using 120 grit and just going over this whole damn thing. Slow down, good lord. Yay! Yay! Holy crap, man! Let me tell you, whenever I thought to myself that I'm gonna paint this trailer today, I was thinking that this wasn't gonna take very long. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be as much work as it has been, but you know, you think about painting something like this, and honestly, I thought the hardest part was just gonna be getting the boat off of it. No, the hardest part was having to get those old stickers off, if I'm being honest with you. But anyhow, this thing's pretty much ready. Got the wheels taken off now. So now with the wheels off, I want to kind of sand on the inside of the wheel well, because I am going to be painting there too, and I want the paint to stick. I need to cover this wiring, disconnect this ground, probably just going to wrap the wires with some aluminum foil or something, and tie it up to where, you know, it's up out of my way. And then I still got to finish sanding this whole section here. But for the most part, it is ready. We have lost sunlight, so luckily we got the booth. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, I got this thing 100% ready. I got all the wires masked off where I needed to mask them, and I got a coat of primer all the way up until I ran out. That's the only place I wasn't able to primer. I think it'll be fine. There's no bare metal. Anyhow, completely ready. I got my paint mixed up. I need to go in the house and go grab a GoPro so I don't get this camera covered in overspray. And then we're getting to work, bro. Well, god dang there, buddy. I tell you what. This came out really freaking nice. It looks a lot better than what it did for sure. And this is a satin black, so it just has that really nice sheen to it. Dude, I'm in love with this. This is absolutely sick. Anyhow, the trailer's nowhere near done. I can't even move it out yet because I have the wheels to paint. That rusty sucker up there. And of course, we still have all of this stuff right here that we have to paint. So look at what we got going on right here, man. What are you doing there, babe?
Well, after some testing and trial and error of trying to figure out what's wrong with the automatic transmission, keep in mind I didn't test that much and I didn't really error that much. I just kind of gave up on it. I'm deciding to get rid of the automatic. Put a manual in it.
Yeah, you're gonna do an auto manual?
Auto manual swap.
Nice. Getting it done right. Anyhow, yeah, Braven's working on that. You probably won't see it because I'm sure it's too much work for him to put a camera in his hand. But shots fired. Anyhow, I'm working on my freaking swamp cooler right now to try to cool down this swamp around here. I got new pads. There's my old one. Look at that. This is the exact same material. I actually did the pads on this years ago. And it used to be that same color. Not no more. Anyhow, gonna put new pads and got a new valve. So now we can stop just having to fill it up with the hose. We'll be able to actually just connect the hose to it and it'll shut off on its own. So that's freaking dope. And got a new pump. What is it, like 5,000 gallons per minute? No, absolutely not. Anyhow, this is a 5,000 and it was like 30 bucks. Working cooler now inside of the garage. Where my wheels at? Fun fact, the trailer is 5x114, same as khaki, so my skinnies fit on it. But besides the point. What the? Raven, yeah. Would you say that you're pretty fly for a white guy? Pretty fly for a white guy. Alright. Anyhow, there we go. I got 2 coats on there. That's all I'm going to do. Oh, wow. I'm already getting tree branches on it. Nifty. But no big deal. Anyhow, this wheel is already pretty white. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of touch up right here around the lug nuts. Just a little touch up, man. Doesn't have to be freaking perfect. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang. And then spray, spray, spray. Spray, spray, spray. They're just trailer wheels. All right, everything is painted, and I let these little wheels soak in super clean, of course. They were all brown and ugly and nasty. Now they literally look pretty close to brand new, man. What can I say? Anyhow, now I gotta go ahead and assemble all this stuff and then put all this stuff back on the trailer. Checking out the tail lights, making sure everything is still working. And yes, I am most certainly still rocking the Colorado license plate. No worries, man. I'm gonna eventually get it registered in my name. I probably ought to do that sometime this week. Anyhow, trailer came out freaking amazing, dude. There is still some stuff that I need to do that I didn't make it to get done in time. There's some little pieces that's got to go right here, but we'll do that later. But got it all put back together. I got the wiring redone and fixed some grounds and stuff in some places. Not both turn signals were working whenever I picked it up. Only the left turn signal was working. Now the right turn signal is also working. And I did not make it to getting those interior pieces painted, so we're gonna have to pick back up on that later. But that's not all. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got some new carpet for the boat. And I also picked up some new seats. If you guys know what those are from, they're a little bit dusty. They spent the last year and a half in some guy's attic, but more with that and this in the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. This was a pain in the ass to paint this damn trailer, to get the boat off of it and back on it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm tired. I'm going to the house to go to sleep. Gonna do a cinematic shots and everything of it tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Alright, well there it is, man. The boat is, well, the trailer is all done. I ain't gonna lie, dude, I think that this makes the whole entire boat look better, you know? Instead of having a rusty, I mean, it being white wasn't the problem, it was just the paint was really old and it was rusty, you know? The black gives it a little bit more of a darker tone, and I think it just kind of goes with the boat a little better. Makes it look a little bit more fresh and newer. It matches the engine. What can I say? Probably need to freshen the cover of the engine up as well. Anyhow, guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I do have carpet and seats that we need to do, and that will probably be the last of the improvements that I want to make. I mean, other than maintenance, don't get me wrong, we're definitely going to do maintenance before we get it out on the water, but that's probably going to be the last of the improvements that I want to make before we go and hit the water. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do to this thing. Stereo, we need to make a top for it. I'm thinking about blacking all this stuff out and tinting windows and stuff like that, but first things first is I really want to get this thing out on the water and enjoy it. But it would be really nice to have carpet and seats at very least before doing that. But anyhow, I hope you guys are excited and enjoying this boat content. I most certainly am excited about it. Somebody sees me recording, so they're deciding to honk their horn. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Peace, and I'll see you on the next one.